What's going on, guys? We're gonna go pick up a Silverado that I found on Marketplace. It is gonna be a parts truck, donor vehicle, so I'm gonna be doing a full part on it, but I'm also gonna be using a lot of it on my project, which is my 92 Blazer. It's gonna be a pre-winter setup, and that's kind of the goal I want to go with. I kind of know what I want to do. I'm gonna have to do like the frame shortening and wiring and all that stuff, and I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just barely learning how to weld, but I'm gonna figure it out, and I guess I'll document a lot of it, and we'll see how this turns out on YouTube. But I'll keep you guys posted. I'll keep you guys updated, and follow along. I guess like and subscribe. Got the trailer hooked up. So I let the guy know that I'm gonna be on my way soon. So everything seems good. Everything's locked up. Really nice trailer my brother-in-law has, but never mind that. Let's go pick this thing up. All right, guys. So we got the truck loaded up. This is it. It's clearly been through hell and back. It's a gardening truck. I believe it's a 4.8, but I think it's a 5.3. I'm not sure yet, just because there's no labeling on it, so I'll have to dig into it, and then I'll have to pull all the parts from the back. Also, it was a stolen truck and it was recovered, so this is what was left of it. People didn't want it. The tow yard leaned it. I bought it for $1,000. So I'm gonna be using a lot of this stuff here, but a lot of stuff is gonna be sold. Trying to get some of my money back for it, but if not, then it's all good. I mean, $1,000 for a whole truck is pretty good. Even if I wanted to fix it and get it running and driving again, I probably could. But the Mega Cab really isn't squatting that much. Airbags are putting in work. Yeah, let's get back to Oxnard, and then we'll see how we get this thing down. It's in a little bit worse condition than I thought. They told me running and driving, it does turn over. Like I said, it was a theft recovery truck, so I don't know exactly all that entails with that, like what's missing and stuff, but like it doesn't have a battery, so we tried putting a jumper pack on it, and we got the engine to crank over, but I think it has a theft issue, a theft recovery issue, so it won't start with that without those keys. But the ignition's all broken, but it turns over, so that's good. And then nothing here looks torn or broken, or so we should be good with that. So yeah, let's get back to Oxnard and then get this thing unloaded. All right, so we made it back home. Truck did great. This is the heaviest I've towed with it since I got it and back in October. We're back home now. I gotta figure out how to get this thing off and in my driveway so I can start or take a bunch of pictures of it, post everything on Marketplace, and see how fast I can get rid of all the stuff I don't need. Yeah, I did great. Look, 161 trans temp, coolant temp did good, oil temperature, oil pressure was good. Trans got to like 172, the hottest, but the 126 out here in Southern California is like really smooth, and there's barely any hills. Just locking out 6th gear kept it in the power band, and it did great. I got 12.6 miles to the gallon towing. I mean, what do these things weigh? Like 5,000 pounds, you know? And this trailer is a heavy trailer, so yeah, I mean, it did great, and we'll get this thing unloaded, and hopefully some pictures posted up tonight so we can get it everything sold that we don't need. Like, if you guys like this kind of content, I'm gonna be filming a lot more. I want to get this thing done as fast as possible. Honestly, kind of sick of my Blazer being stuck in the backyard, not driving, not moving. So if you guys like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or whatever, hit me up, and see you in the next one. Later.
All right, so turn the lights on.
We got an update video. So far, I'm pretty much back to square one in price, which is what I wanted to do. Honestly, if I didn't make all my money back, I'd be okay with it. But so far, I've made around $600, $640 back of selling stuff on this thing, and I paid $1,000 for it. So that's where she sits right now. You can see I got the whole front end torn off of it. I got the harness removed, core supports in my truck. Hopefully I can sell a couple more things. The doors are real clean, so hopefully somebody picks those up. But I'm selling everything for like stupid cheap, dude. Like this bed, I scrapped it because it was trash and I want to get rid of it. It was too much in the way. I sold the lumber rack for $200. Some guy can pick that up. I don't understand why the thieves cut holes in the fuel tank, but they did. So fuel tank's trash. So the drive shaft, the exhaust, someone wants to buy that. Wheels and tires I'm probably gonna keep just so that way I can roll this thing around. I gotta go pick up my cherry picker from my dad's house so I can get the motor and trans out of this thing, or engine and trans, however you guys. I know there's a couple people out there that hate when people call them motors, but get this thing pulled out, get it to the machine shop, start getting it. I'm debating either I'm gonna get it bored out or honed. I still gotta see if it's a 4.8 or a 5.3. I'm not sure yet. It's got 706 heads. I think I have better cylinder heads back there somewhere from my 5.3, which I might slap on instead. And then we just gotta get this whole thing torn apart, get it sent out to the shop, put everything in boxes and stuff like that. But so far this is not looking as scary as I thought it was gonna be. Obviously this is like the body harness for headlights and all that stuff, which I'm gonna keep just because I might be using some of that stuff. Plan on putting it back together as much as possible. And then the next project, which I have no idea how I'm gonna do yet, is getting this cab off. I've seen some people do them with lifts, which most people do them with lifts. As you can tell, I don't have a lift in my house. So it might be a project where maybe I roll it back in my driveway, put some jack stands, lift it up, put it on the jack stands, roll the chassis forward, and then lower the cab onto a trailer and take it to the scrap yard. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep working at this thing. I measured the chassis, and it's considerably longer than my Blazer. I don't know how much I gotta cut out, but to my measurement, it's gonna be around a little over 2 feet of frame that has to come out. So it's probably gonna come out of somewhere from here. I saw a truck on YouTube today that got shortened from a single cab short bed, even shorter, where the wheels were almost like right here. Maybe you guys have seen it on YouTube. It won't be that short, so I still gotta figure out all that stuff. And then I want to get the cab on, get the frame done, cab done, get my cab on there, and then once I get that done, then I'll start looking into like the frame rail situation. I might leave it separate for a little bit just because I want to get maybe this frame painted, like get all this GM shit off of it, get it painted nice and black and stuff. And I know like eventually, like I'm not gonna put the motor back in for a long time because it's gonna be all suspension work from there with the engine cage and control arms and shock tower assemblies and frame supports and all that stuff. But all this stuff is gonna stay off of it for a long time, and then pretty much just the harness will be sitting in my garage. But just a little update video. Sorry for rambling so much, but pretty excited. Never been excited for this much of a project. Never really took the Blazer project this serious. So we'll see how it goes. But if you guys want to keep seeing this type of content and enjoy it and watch me figure out and fail or succeed, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys out there. Peace.